Um, Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more updates. As a movie buff with a soft spot for horror comedy classics, the anticipation for Bruce Campbell's Ash versus Evil Dead animated series has been brewing for far too long. Having grown up on the Evil Dead trilogy and the subsequent TV show Ash versus Evil Dead, I can relate to Campbell's frustration over the delays in production. Um, Bruce Campbell recently discussed the holdups in the production of the Ash versus Evil Dead animated series, known for his work on the original Evil Dead franchise, which began with The Evil Dead in 1981. Campbell portrays the main character Ash Williams. In this series, Ash is a college student who must fight for survival after the group he's vacationing with encountered demonic possession. The lead role of Ash continues in the subsequent films, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. And additionally, the original The Evil Dead was adapted into a TV series titled Ash vs. C, Evil Dead, which ran for 3 seasons. And in a candid chat with eBaster for his fresh program, Hysteria, Campbell shares insights on the progress of the Ash vs. Evil Dead animated spinoff. To clarify, they're working on an animated series regarding its release date. There's no definitive timeline as of yet. However, Campbell acknowledged that such projects often take a considerable amount of time to come to fruition. So he encourages fans to reconnect with him in several years for updates. Here's the exact quote from Campbell. There's the exact quote from Campbell. They're developing an animated series. Things like this take forever, so stay tuned. The show's development stage is unclear. Almost 3 years ago, in December 2021, Campbell first hinted at his involvement with a potential project. In July 2022, he confirmed the discussions were happening for an animated show titled Ash versus Evil Dead. Last year, he announced active development was underway. However, in his latest statement, it appears that the progress might not be as fast-paced as suggested by his quote from last year. Campbell had previously mentioned they were actively pursuing it, but noted that creator Sam Raimi is a very busy individual, and it's equally true that Campbell is pointing out that animation can require considerable time. Given the popularity of shows like The Evil Dead, Raimi, Campbell, and their colleagues are likely keen on ensuring they deliver an excellent product. However, since they're only at the development stage, the pursuit of perfection for a project such as Ash versus Small Big, Evil Dead could potentially prolong the process even more. Other mature animated series like Invincible have experienced lengthy gaps between seasons. So if Ash versus and Evil Dead proves successful, it may still be some time before we see the next episode. What might make Ash versus Love hot? Evil Dead progress more quickly. To put it simply, the growing interest in Sam Raimi's work, particularly Bruce Campbell's upcoming show, Hysteria, could potentially speed up the pace of progress for Ash versus Ashok. Evil Dead, the release of Hysteria, is this Friday, October 18, and features Campbell in a significant role. Trump 18, that over time, if Hysteria turns out to be well received, it may encourage Raimi and his team to focus more on the development of the animated series for Ash versus Evil Dead. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.